Okay, let me show you something new. I'm gonna ask this bot to find me 3 leads and craft cold email messages and then store them to the Excel sheet and send the drafted emails to these 3 personal emails. The reason why I'm doing this is because I'm not running a cold campaign, so I just want to see the capability of this bot to draft the cold email messages. So I'm gonna click enter and see how it goes. While we're waiting, I'm gonna show you my inbox is currently empty. And then this is the Excel sheet, and the Excel sheet is also empty. I don't know what's happening here. Okay, there you go. It's currently empty. So I've got a couple of fields from name, email, company, title, the LinkedIn URL, and then location, status, email subject, etc. Yeah. So let's wait, and I'll show you the results. Okay, so it's currently doing something, and it's got some links and then some names I don't know about. Guess what it's trying to do? Okay, it's finally finished. So it mentioned a couple of people I don't know. So apparently this person is the owner of the air marketing. So if I click the link, which was given from the AI agent, so it's a real company. It's very cool. And so I'm going to click cancel. So I'm going to go to my inbox because this is basically like a test essentially, right? So this is the crafted email. So blah, blah, blah. And it's trying to kind of guess about what the work is currently doing and then basically telling them about myself. And then, okay, so I'm building new first kind projects. So I do it for free. If it's useful, there's no invoice and obligation. Yep, this is pretty cool. Just like I said, I'm not running a cold email campaign at the moment. So this is just a test. And okay, let's try something else. Okay, so on a different email, we've got Owen, and then the hook is basically different than the previous one. And okay, let's have a look at the Excel sheet, yeah? Okay, so as we can see here, we got Owen Richards, and okay, so this is the email. It's talking about I saw air has grown to 100 plus people. And if we go back to the email, it's the same one, right? And if we scroll down a bit, how about the previous one? The previous one was I think, is that Zoe? Yeah, it's gonna lose track of everything, right? Okay, so this is Simon. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back and forth. Simon, there we go. Let's compare that. I came across Blue Array. This one? No? Yes. Okay. So, yeah. I don't know. What do you think? Is that great? How about we try something else and see if that's actually good enough? How about its coding capability? So I'm gonna ask the AI agent to create a landing page about AI and robotics for nuclear, and we provide, quite some types of robots like robot, dog and robot arms, and also mobile robotics and drones. And we also need to ask the AI agent to generate the image using GPT image 2. So I'm gonna go ahead and click enter, and let's see the results. Okay, it's finally finished. And this is basically the screenshot, which I'm just going to download and have a look at the result myself. But this is just an image, yeah? Okay. I'm actually quite impressed. Now, how is the actual website? So I'm going to ask it to, can you run the web server so I can see remotely? Okay. Let's wait. So this is the final landing page of the robotics and AI for nuclear. And as you can see, we got some pictures, and the design is different than the AI coded landing page that we normally see with the purple background. And, the format is kind of you can kind of see that from the Chinese model as well as Sonnet 4.6, but this one is completely different. And I guess maybe Chatgpt codex has got its own template for generating the web page. Yeah. Yeah, what do you think? Once you've given me your opinion, if you are still interested and you've made it this far, let's talk about how we can install the AI agent. So first of all, I'm using Hermes Agent, which you can simply install that from this link. And I'm gonna go ahead and copy and then paste it here, which is my Linux machine. Why Linux is just simply easier. So we're gonna wait until it's finished, and then we can go ahead and set up the AI. Okay, so the installation has been finished, and the next thing we need to do is we need to do some setup. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and do the quick setup. So I'm gonna click space, and we will go to this. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Okay, so the next one is to integrate the Hermes AI agents with the AI model. So I think we all have OpenAI subscription. So I'm gonna go ahead and use OpenAI codex. I'm gonna click space, and then I'm gonna get my OpenAI account ready. So I've already had OpenAI codex on my machine. So it's asking me whether we need to import the credential. I'm not gonna do it for the sake of the tutorial, so I'm just gonna click no, so that we can kind of go ahead and log into new codex account. Assume that you have a subscription, could be Go, could be Plus, could be Pro, right? And then from that, we can just simply import the account onto the Hermes. Okay. First thing we need to do, we need to click this link. So I'm gonna go ahead and copy this link. What's gonna be the best way? Okay, so I'm gonna click this link. Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna paste it here. Okay, and then I'm gonna log into my account. Yeah, so I've got like a business account, so I'm just gonna go ahead with it. So I'm gonna click continue. Okay, and then we go back to the terminal again, and then copy and paste this. Have I copied that properly? Yes, I have. Great. Okay, so signed in. Very good. Now we can choose the model. So I would highly recommend either choose 5.3 codex or 5.4 mini if you really are tight with the kind of a budget. But to be honest, this is basically the usage of the Chatgpt codex, where it's got like 5-hour rolling window. For me personally, I prefer Chatgpt 5.5 because it's the smartest and it's the, well, to me, it's most humane, and it is comparable to Opus 4.7. So I'm gonna go ahead and click enter. Okay. What else? Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and set this up, and then for the let's integrate that with Telegram. So okay, then I'm gonna click enter, and then it's gonna ask us the token. Okay, I forgot to click start recording, so I'm gonna have to go back again on the Telegram bit. So basically, I've created a new bot, and then I copied the API, the token, and then I paste it on the Telegram prompt in here. And then once it's happy, so we got it ready and it's working, and that's it, because this is just a quick start, right? So um so basically the agent didn't ask so many questions. Okay, now it's ready, and then I asked a question, so about the Telegram setup, is it good? And it's currently trying to kind of solve the reason why the Telegram is not working yet. So yeah, let's wait. Now the thing is, we don't want the bot to be able to be accessed by anyone, right? So we just want the bot to be accessed by certain people, and in this case it's me. So what I would do is I'm gonna go to Telegram again, and then find this bot, which is the user info, right? And then once you have this, and then click start, and then it will reveal your ID. So I'm gonna click this and paste it on the Telegram allow user equal to the ID. So in order to do that, we can go to the environment, and then we can find this variable. Okay, found it. So I'm gonna delete the hash and then I'm gonna paste my ID. Don't forget to save the file, and then once you're ready, run the gateway. Oh, where is it? Okay, sorry. So Hermes gateway run. Okay, so it's currently running. Okay, let's test this agent a little bit further. So I'm gonna ask the agent to create a landing page, and in the landing page, we're gonna see some images generated using GPT image 2. So what we need is the API key from OpenAI. Now, we can't just simply go to the Telegram and then paste the token, because it's gonna reject that and it's gonna ask us to regenerate the token. So what we need to do is that we need to go to the environment file and then store the API key there. So I'm going to open that, and then as you can see, I have already prepared the OpenAI API key. And then what you need to do is you need to paste the token here. So I'm going to ask the AI agent to create a landing page about AI automation for businesses. And then in the landing page, there will be images generated by using GPT image 2. Now, the API key itself is in this environment file, which I also told the agent to access if they need the tool. Now it's currently working, and as we can see, it called a Python script by itself, and then it accessed terminal by itself, and it's currently working. So let's wait until the results are here. Okay, so we finally got the results, and essentially this is the IP address, but since we are accessing it remotely, what we need to do is we need to find the IP address of the host and then just click it here. Now, this is the web page, and it's got some images generated by GPT image 2, and this is not something that we haven't seen before. So it seems like OpenAI has got its own template, which is different than Opus 4.7 and the Chinese models. That's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope this is useful. And if you want me to cover some areas about this Hermes agent, let me know in the comment below. And until then, see you later.